Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here and welcome back to Let's Play the Darkside Detective. And we left off, it turns out that Dooley had been kidnapped, but the kidnapping was more complicated than we thought. It was actually a kidnapping perpetrated by a monster that lived in a lake, a monster that just wanted to be left alone. So we drove away a reporter, got some people looking for a monster to go away with a fake picture of Bigfoot, and then we made a tinfoil hat. Truly, this is the strangest timeline, but not as strange as the next case is going to be. Dawn of the Dead. The chief summoned us all to the debriefing room about a Code Red, citywide issue. That's never good. That's never good. I bet McKing's there as well. That's not good either. Dawn of the Dead. Is everyone here? Good. There are riots all over the city, so it's all hands on deck. That means you too, McLean. Time to do some real police work. Are you sure your iffy stomach is able for it? You two, stop it. Officer Murakami was wounded in the field, but he's been cleared by medical to give us a briefing on what's happening out there. Thanks, Chief. Guys, I've not seen anything like it before. Hordes of angry citizens shambling around, attacking one another and smashing up the place. It all seems so mindless. We don't know what's causing this behavior, but we need to get out there and stop it. Be careful out there and good luck. Squad dismissed. Well, time to look around. According to this, the entire city is in a state of panic. Arrests, hospitalizations, collateral damage, and purchase of spooky soundtracks are all up. Dick Brickman here, reporting live from City Hall, where I, Dick Brickman, am slowly being approached by a hungry-looking politician. Mr. Politician, all reports suggest that the city is in a state of panic. Can I get a response? Same old party line. When will these politicians liven up their acts? I hope he's okay. Sorry, McQueen. I know this isn't your usual kind of case, but I need everybody out there on the streets for this. No problem, Chief. Happy to help. How's your arm? I'll live, thanks. Herb tried to bite me, but I got away. Crazy, right? Bite, eh? My name is next to the museum, a shop downtown, and an old mafia mansion. Looks like it's going to be a busy day. New detective. My first day on my job and we get to tackle a riot. How exciting! $10 the newbie doesn't make it through the day. Hey! I'll take that bet, McKing. You'll do fine, detective. Actually, what's your name? Fish. Fresh fish. I love a good riot. Nothing makes me happier than to get some baton swinging practice in. Well, guess we're going out. I better get Dooley and hit the road. Museum? A mansion? Or Chinatown? Let's go to the mansion first. We have reports of a break-in at Don's old mansion. Let's check it out. Detective, the city's in chaos. Surely we'd better things to focus on than a derelict building. We don't know who they are or why they broke in. This mansion belonged to a mafia don. For all we know, there's a hidden weapon cache in there. Given how crazy things are across the city today, whatever they want, we had better make sure they don't get it. Well, there's a sandcastle. Obviously, oh, gotta look at the moon. Have you ever noticed that the moon is always full in Twin Lakes? It's cheaper to reuse assets, I guess. Palm trees. He must have been doing pretty well for himself to have a beachside house with palm trees. Maybe crime does pay after all. Dooley. Was that a good use of police resources and time? No. Was it fun? Yes. You said a don owned this place? Like a mafia don? Yep, one of the most feared men in the country. Al Capone. He terrorized people for all sorts of things. We could never prove any of it. Any resemblance to persons living or dead are purely coincidental. What got him in the end? Tax evasion. He swerved to avoid a truck of thumbtacks and we got him on dangerous driving charges. He died in prison and this place has been condemned ever since. I got that reference. These things remind me of some of the people we've met in our cases. But there's the mansion. So what kind of stuff did this don do? You name it, he did it. Racketeering, money laundering, bootlegging, and more. And more? As if making tennis rackets, washing money, and forcing people to wear boots wasn't bad enough. We have Approach Mansion. Ominous. And the sea! I wonder where Nigel ever swam off to. Nice try, detective, but I'm not giving up his location to a government stooge. Dooley, I helped him escape. And you're a government... Don't even try, detective. My guard is up. U-P-P. Up. Dooley, that's not... Never mind. It says, stay out. Luckily, the law doesn't apply to us. Dooley, the law does apply to us. Just not in this particular case. Let's approach. Oh! Well, this is ominous. Let's get inside, detective. What's the worst that could happen? Many things. A condemned sign. I don't see why it's condemned. Looks like a perfectly fine sign to me. Oh, dear. These boarded windows make it hard to see much inside. There's a sign there. There's also strange equipment. This must belong to whoever is in there. This stuff looks dangerous. I better power it down for now. Battery! A battery taken from a strange equipment outside. It doesn't do anything since I removed the battery. Well, let's go in. Sir, you can't be here. This place is condemned. Brains! That's not right. Is there somebody there? Yes, are you okay? I'd be a lot better if I wasn't trapped in here by that thing. Hold on, we'll do something. You know, this place isn't so bad. Lick of paint, some new furniture, get rid of the maniac butler, and it could be a nice HQ for urban bloodwolfing. Dooley. Don Capone. That's one mean-looking mobster. He was also mean acting. Do you think those two facts are related? Probably, Dooley. Let's have a look around and see if we can find something to save this person. What a potentially conveniently located table. Indeed! Now that's a large chandelier. Jeez, if that dropped on somebody, it'd really hurt! Hint, hint. A surprisingly tame couch for a mob boss to have in his house. This seems to be the rope that holds the chandelier in place. Seems to be stuck. We need to audition better extras. Help me! Hold on, we're working on it. Stay out of this, guy. Right, what else have we got? Ooh, this kitchen looks awful. Nice place. Little too much decay for my taste, though. What do we got? We have a broken cupboard. Can't open this one. I wonder what treasures are inside. Not enough to force it open, however. Various supplies, including candles. I'll take one. Ooh! We're gonna burn the rope with a candle, aren't we? A surprisingly unmelted candle. That liquid is so dark and stinky I wouldn't put my hand in there for any reward. What about a Blood Wolf badge? You have a Blood Wolf badge for that? We got a Blood Wolf badge for almost anything except ordinary things. No knives, scissors, or other sharp objects. What a convenient inconvenience. There's the remains of a long-forgotten roast chicken in there. It is not edible, Dooley. Oh, Dooley. Somebody half-cleaned this cup. I'm sure they won't mind me taking their sponge. Steel wool? A highly conductive metal mesh. What a stink. Somebody forgot to clean out the fridge when this place was condemned. Anything in there I could eat? Dooley, it's all rotten. But I'm so hungry! You made things sound so urgent, so I skipped second breakfast. This is urgent, Dooley. Fine, but after this you buy me pancakes. I'll buy whatever you want, Dooley. Alright. Okay, we'll have to do something very elaborate here. Combine the steel wool with this. Blood Wolf trick. Combine a battery with steel wool to make a fire starter. Little Emily told me that. That's plausible. Very plausible. It's a fire starter. A twisted fire starter. That's a reference. A blatant reference. If I light this while it's still in my pocket, I'd burn my coat. My precious, precious coat. Let's just leave this here. And then, reused acid by the way on the candle. This should be able to burn through the rope in a suitably slow and dramatic fashion. Uh-oh. It's, safe to come out now. Detective, is now a good time to mention I'm allergic to fire? Roxa? You guys, I owe you big time. What were you doing here? Actually, for no reason at all, we should go outside before you tell us. Oh dear! Did we leave a light on in there? No, you didn't. Well, it's perfectly safe to go back in. Let's not. We should talk to Roxa instead. I can see what she's dressed as. Thanks for saving me back there. Are you okay? I am, thanks to you guys. What's with the getup? I'm an inspector now. Since I kept finding myself in weird goings-on, I licensed myself a franchise. And there was a localized storm here last night, so I knew that meant something was happening after the events of the library. Good catch. Is this your equipment? It is! It's a spookometer. Do you like it? It reads for spooktivity. I brought it with me to help get readings. But I got trapped in that room and didn't get to look at the readings yet. Trapped by that creature? Later, yes. But not at first. There were people here searching for the place. Their accents were hard to understand, but they were looking for the Don. But he's been dead for a while. Yeah, they left when they realized that. I waited a while to make sure we didn't come back, but then that thing burst out of the floor and I was trapped again. So, what do the readings say? That's odd. The battery's missing. Thankfully, there's a printout inside it. Give me a second while I open it up. Wow, lots of spooktural readings. Whatever was looking for the Dawn, they weren't human. I don't think we'll find anything else out here. Let's get to the next crime scene. Roxa, you should leave too. Because of the fire? The fire? No fire here. No, we should all leave for other non-fire reasons. Bye! What about the museum? Why is the door smashed in? Looks like a break-in. Looters? Maybe. But they tend to go for televisions, not tapestries. Let's check it out. I don't like museums. They're just graveyards for old stuff. I mean, you're not wrong, Dooley. Seems like there's an Egyptian-themed display in at the moment. Woo-wee, those Egyptians were big. Those pictures aren't to scale. Oh, I knew that. Did you really? I think our car's old enough to be on exhibition here. So nothing else we can do here. We could leave, but these all seem pretty self-contained. Let's go in. Hey, it's a dinosaur! Prehistoric? Surely all history is historic. How could something happen before history? An impressive specimen. There seems to be something stuck in here, but it's too far for me to reach. We have no inventory items. After watching extensive historical footage, Twin Lakes researchers believe this beast escaped a Costa Rican theme park in the early 90s. Presumed cause of death is drowning, as its tiny arms wouldn't have been great for swimming to the mainland. Whoa, the team here must be top of their field. Sure, Dooley. Let's go to anthropology. Ooh! Tall skeleton, short skeleton. Skeleton of a case. And skeleton of a tree. What do you think this room is anthropologizing for? Oh, Dooley. This is what a plastic skeleton looks like. Scientists think it may be what the human body was modeled on. Fascinating. An ape, probably. What a fine institution of learning this is. It's locked. I wonder if I could open it somehow. By the way, this is a curiosity cabinet. I love it. Right, ancient Egypt. What on earth? It looks like a mummy? Well, that's unfortunate. Boy, oh boy, those Egyptians really knew how to... Wait, I know this one. That statue, though. Right, detective? Buddy. Looks like some jewelry's missing. The plaque says, the Gem of Osiris. Osiris, the Egyptian death god? I can't help but think that's tied to what's going on across the city. Yeah, it probably is. This must be where that mummy came from. There's also this old stone tablet. You'd have to be pretty sick to try swallowing that medicine. Oh dear. Hi, mummy. Yeah. I don't know how or why, but that thing must have come out of that sarcophagus. I better look for a way to lure it back in there. A scepter. A scepter? I don't even know her. Wait, who are we talking about? Scepter! I know what to do with this. An old Egyptian rod. Look, detective. It looks like a fancy fire poker. Right. Fortunately, the mummy's not going to do anything here. So if we use this here... I wonder if I could use this to dislodge whatever he ate. Yes. That must have been Tony Rex's last meal. Tony? The T has to stand for something. Bird bones! Some delicate bird bones, which are probably just delicate enough to be lockpicks. These might work as a makeshift lockpicking kit. A very fragile kit. Maybe if I match these bones to my tumblers and my lock, I'll be able to open the cabinet. I know this game. I've played Hills Far. That one there. This one here. This one here. This one here. And... ooh. No. That bone doesn't seem to fit. Maybe one of the other bones will work. Probably this one. I wonder, did the person who made this game play Hills Far? That seems to be it. Now see what's inside. Oh! Eye of Newt. There's an old note in the jars. Borrowing for soup. Will return ASAP. T. A collection of earwax gathered from the museum staff. It seems to be filled with wasps. Living, angry wasps. Stuff's full of old invoices. It contains a drawing of some jam. Some bad juju. Urine sample found on site. Ew! Used contact lenses. A jar of pickled brains. I prefer pickled onions myself. Oh, it wants brains! The donated brain of one McQueen and Dooley. Never used. It wasn't even his idea to donate the brain. This is gonna get you in that. Sorry, pickled brain, but I need to take care of some undead business. Yum. And sorted. There's a case closed pun in here somewhere, but there's just no time. I don't think we'll find anything else of note here. Let's get to the next crime scene. Which is Chinatown. Let's go. This is where you got McNugget's retirement urn. What a fun party. We spent the entire time chasing around monsters. Chasing memories, you mean? I wonder if I could get some other shopping in while we're here. Please don't. Back alley mystic shops are never run by McGillicuddy or Sanchez, are they? There's a stringless tennis racket in here. That could be useful. For some reason. A stringless racket I found in my trash. Why was I searching in my trash, you ask? Shut up, that's why. Ooh, a drain pipe. It's actually bridged onto the building. The mayor figured it was cheaper than building and maintaining real drains. I thought this place had a layer of dry ice adding to the mystery, but now I see it's a crack in our exhaust pipe. Well, we're gonna have to get that fixed, aren't we? I can't get anything inside. But these flyers advertise some local businesses. The grain distribution company, Hall & Oates, the Sanctuary for Sensory-Deprived Animals, Deaf Leopards, and the shop I buy my coats in, Fleecewall Max. I get it! I get it. Also, that's a bit ominous. Looks like we're barred from there, Dooley. I don't get it. It's a window, not a club. Never mind. And when we come back, folks, we're gonna go into there and nothing bad is gonna happen at all. Everything bad is going to happen. And I bet we're gonna solve everything and get absolutely zero credit for it. That's probably what's gonna happen. The king will get all the credit, no doubt. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. and I'll see you then.
Later.